Hello everybody and welcome to this promo video for the ultimate tournament guides, the best guides in Golf Clash for all the divisions. And I'm going to go through two different guides to show you how they look and also talk a little bit about what happens in September month. So we're gonna start by talking about what happens in September month. The thing that happens is that you will get 3 tournaments of value instead of the 2 tournaments that we usually have in the package. Why? It's because the dates are as it is in September. Like, we're having a Golf Clash tournament every 2 weeks, okay? So having the first tournament starting already in the beginning of September means that we're gonna have the third one in the end of the September and then one in the middle, which brings a ton of more value because we're not gonna change price, because we commit to give you the everything included, like on a monthly basis. So first and foremost, let's take a look at one of the text guides. We're gonna take a look at a par 5 here, and this is very similar to a par 4. So I thought, okay, let's go on the par 4 here in the par 5 section. You do have the text, as you can see, that in the center to kind of like demonstrate everything that's going on, everything that we do need to do, all from the drive to the second shot, you know, adjustment, etc, etc. You do have the whole aerial picture on the top of my head here, where you can find, you know, basically like a picture with the route that we're taking. Then when you have the spin boxes, you see the drive, you see the second shot to visually demonstrate to you how much spin we're gonna have. Obviously that is in text form as well, in the text as you read above, so you're not gonna miss it. So whatever you feel comfortable with, you can either look at the pictures or you can go by the text. Or for those that, like myself, like to visually see, you know, if Tommy says half a bar of backspin, that could be different for me as it is different from another player. So I like to see it visual as well. You see on the top right corner and the bottom right corner, you see the landing position screenshots. You do have the drive, you do have the second shot to give you the way that we do want to line up our shot. Those are what I think the most valuable part and the thing that we spend a lot of time on, and always only take it from high quality videos so you can easily see what we want to do. Then we do have other stuff that comes in place that to give you even more details, and that is, you see on the top you see a green box, and at the bottom you see a green box. That is called info boxes. There I do give you a little bit extra information and things that is good to think about when it comes to that specific shot. So like explaining that we're playing left side, explaining, you know, that we're looking to get into Goliath range and don't pack the Grizzly because otherwise we're gonna go in between clubs, like stuff like that. That is very valuable things to have in mind. Then we do have a yardage table, and with the yardage table I at the moment use the slider, which only can get in an application, but we are working towards a change there where we will be adding an adjustment that is going to be based by a 1-to-1 adjustment, and then kind of obviously adjusted from there. And the reason we're gonna do that is because we cannot say that everyone is gonna have a slider, because an application is a form of an app that you need to pay for to get that information. But obviously it's recommended to use the slider for the best possible outcome. But the yardage table only gets added if I feel they are worth to be adding, because I don't want to add a yardage table and then we just gonna burn the edges with it. I do want the yardage table to be based on several drops. That is always what I'm trying to go at when it comes to that. Otherwise it's not worth to add it, because then we can still adjust on the fly, and I can do instead like an estimated adjustment instead in one of the info boxes. A lot of stuff, you know, for myself to think about and my guide team. Let's take a look at the par 3. Par 3s are different. You see here, like different but still the same. Like we follow the same type of structure, but the difference is with a VPR table is, with a par 3 is VPR table and also a shot structure box, and if needed, pull angle information. So you see the pull angle information pretty clearly on the screen to just give you an idea on if we're gonna favor 1159, we're gonna have a heavy 1159, etc. We do have the VPR table on the right side to give you the amount of range, so you don't have to look at an app. and that's why I'm never using an app when I play on stream, for an example, for the par 3s, because then I do have the VPR table that I look at. It's easier, it goes quicker as well. Shot structure is something that I do think many people are forgetting about, that is very important. Like, what should we do when it's our turn? Like, should we start by finding landing position? Should we start by finding, adding spin? And that is why I write that out, to know what type of shot structure we're gonna follow, because we only have the seconds that we do have. And also that little text there, landing position off the spin, because sometimes, we don't add spin before we find landing position, and then that is important important for me to explain to you. So it is. So, like our plan with the guides is to always make it as simple as possible, but as aggressive as possible at the same time. So we do want to play the most aggressive routes, but it's never going to be at the cost of, that we're going to have a birdie if we hit a great left. The only reason we're going to take a route like that is if I know that if we hit a perfect ball, we're going to have a drop. That's the only reason. Otherwise, we're looking for the best possible routes with the lowest type of ball to play with. And obviously, again, we're looking for drops. So there you do have the guides and how to get them. There you do by going to patreon.com/golfclashtommy, and you check out our packages here on the main page, and you choose the package that is for your level. Have in mind that the prices is differently for me here because I'm in Sweden, and then it's included some additional fee from Patreon. Otherwise it costs $20. So unfortunately for me, with my location in Sweden, it's a little bit more expensive with the additional fee from Patreon. But otherwise it's $20 for the Ultimate Tournament Text Guide package. And in this package, it does not only include the Ultimate Tournament Text Guides, hard to read, you're gonna read yourself. You get Discord VIP access, you get Patreon, YouTube only like member only live stream access. We do have, the general text guide gets sent out to every patron before, the tournament start. We also have the website access, so you can get general text guides for every hole in the whole game by logging in through your Patreon account on our website, golfclashtommy.com. So you do have tons of value in every package. But if you're going to have the Ultimate Tournament Text Guide package, this is the package that you minimum need to require. As always, if you do have any questions, send us an email to support@golfclashtommy.com, and you can get that by getting the link in the description down below, or go to our website golfclashtommy.com and fill in the contact form, and we will help you with whatever question you have, because I want you to feel confident with this. But I feel that this is a brilliant time for you to test out the guides, especially if you have seen them, maybe you have been thinking about using them. This is a perfect time. You get 3 tournaments instead of the normal 2. You get 3 times to test it out and see if the guides will help you or not. Because if it doesn't help you, then you shouldn't have them either. But that is obviously my goal, that it should help you to the best of your or my abilities, whatever whatever the name is in English. In the end, everyone, thank you so much for watching this promo video for the packages on Patreon and the Ultimate Tournament text guides, and I wish you the best of luck in the Golf Clash game.